It's so sad Houston Jones died of ligma.
Who the hell is Houston Jones?
Ligma balls.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the Umarex HDP 50 Compact. This is an interesting, less than lethal option from Umarex, designed to compete with Bryna and similar less than lethal ball launchers. We are going to be testing this out today to see if it's a viable option for self-defense, so stick around for that. A quick overview of the HDP 50, and a major complaint that you get from most of the other less than lethal options out there is this is the HDP 50 Compact. This is about the same size as my CR920 is dimensionally. It is a little bit wider, but it is definitely more compact than most of the other options on the market today. This is the most compact offering from Umarex in terms of personal defense launchers, and I don't know what else to call it, so I'm going to call it a launcher from here on out. It fires a 50 caliber projectile as opposed to a 68, which most of the other ones do fire. That's not a problem for getting ammunition, as Umarex has not only made the ammunition cheap, but readily available and easy to get. They also include in the package 3 CO2 cartridges and 2 things of ammunition. I don't know what to call them, tubes of ammunition. One that is inert projectiles for kinetic energy, and one that is the hard plastic pepper balls. The inert projectiles are technically rubber, but they do feel like really hard plastic, so I'm tempted to say that they're plastic but rubber coated. They're just really, really hard and really firm. With the compact size of this launcher, you also get compact capacity. You pull down the trigger guard to load this, and it reveals a 4-round magazine. You can fit 4 balls pretty comfortably in here. It's a snug fit, but 4 of them do fit in here. It's plenty of capacity, honestly. I would say if you're using a less than lethal option, it's because you don't want to draw a firearm. My hope is that if you're carrying a less than lethal, it's either that you can't own a firearm and that's why you have it, or you have a firearm as a backup, and this is more of a deterrent, and your firearm's more of a I tried to use my deterrent situation. An oddity about this firearm is that it doesn't actually fire until the trigger is all the way pulled in, so you can pull it into here, and then when you finally click it all the way in, it'll actually fire. If there's no CO2 in it, this little nub is depressed, and it also will not fire. You can pull the trigger as much as you want. It doesn't even make a satisfying clicking noise. That being said, obviously, since it's a launcher, there's no recoil, so that's a nice option. And if you're looking for a less than lethal option, this is dead on accurate, as we have found. There's not that much else to go over. There is this little nub on the bottom. This is where you load the CO2. You don't puncture the CO2 when you load it, and that is fantastic. You puncture it right when you need it. It's really easy to puncture. You simply press this down, hit it, whatever you need to do, and it will puncture that CO2 and make it ready to fire. You don't leave this with the CO2 primed, but you do leave the CO2 in it, and then when you need it, a quick tap makes it ready to go. That's pretty much it for the overview on this. There's not really all that much to go over. It's not externally magic or appealing. It's bright orange, clearly a less than lethal option. So we're gonna take it outside and see what kind of damage it does.
So today we're going over the Umarex HDP 50 Compact. So what is it? It is a less than lethal gun. It can shoot just these standard rubber kinetic rounds and pepper ball. This thing's incredibly fun to shoot. Like, I've been just kind of blasting off all these rounds left and right with this just for funsies. And what we're also gonna end up doing today is shooting Joe. This thing is incredibly accurate. It's got pinpoint accuracy. I have no issues hitting the A zone at like 5-6 yards away, probably. Your typical engagement distance. So it's honestly probably the most accurate less than lethal gun that we've seen. So controls wise, it controls like your standard handgun. It's got a Glock safety like trigger on here, and it stores your CO2. So you can have it in there not primed, and then when you're ready, you just hit that bottom there, just like say inserting a magazine into a handgun, and you're good to go. Now, I've already got about 8 rounds out of this thing. So we're gonna actually show you what that's gonna look like with a Red Bull penetration test here. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. So that was the kinetic balls. That's gonna be a little bit hard to convey what the pepper balls are gonna end up doing. So in this case, we're actually going to shoot Joe.
So I do realize that not everyone who's going to attack you is going to steal their little sister's t-shirt. So for the sake of this, I have pit vipers to protect my eyes, and I am going to put on a jacket. Just a regular jacket that every attacker would be wearing. Now with my protective gear, we really want to simulate an attack, and so I'm actually going to have Thomas mag dump me instead of just shoot me once.
thought we were just shooting you once.
No, Meg dumped me.
All right. Please don't try this at home. We're two idiots on camera that are just trying to review a pepper ball gun. If there's anything stupid that we do not try this. Please.
Wait, you're about to watch me get absolutely mag dumped by Thomas, and you're not even subscribed to the channel? Hit the subscribe button. What are you doing?
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Ow! Oh, it went through the jacket.
Wow.
So, all right. Honestly, it wouldn't stop me if I was attacking. Is it show me on the frame right now?
Yeah.
Well, the thing I am concerned about is that it definitely hurt a lot when you got me in the chest. And so, is it bad?
Yeah.
Where's my mic? Thomas, is it bad? Be honest.
It's bad. It looks painful. I'm gonna be real with you.
So the so that stuff is not that bad at all. I'm gonna be honest. So is that a close-up of it? Is it bad?
It looks painful. I'm gonna be
hurts
honest
a
with
lot.
you.
I'm not gonna lie, like it hurt, but it's not like I'm gonna stop attacking you. It's a good thing my sister had another t-shirt for me to borrow.
Oh yeah, I know. So, do I recommend this? No.
No.
I don't think grandma should carry this. Yeah, it does have enough power to hurt you, as you can see by Joe's chest right there. But it only broke 3 times. The 4th one just bounced off and he seemed kind of unfazed by it. Slightly coughing, but nothing crazy. Honestly, I cried more when my first girlfriend said she didn't love me anymore and I had to drive 12 hours home.
Me too. So would I recommend that you carry this as a less than lethal option? If you're looking for something that's going to be caustic and make them cough and like fall over in pain, then probably pepper spray is your best option because this hurt significantly less than pepper spray. That being said, it hurt a lot impact-wise. So if you're just looking for an impact weapon for personal defense, then I would say it's a viable option as an impact-only option. The pepper balls are obviously not that potent or they don't explode enough to cause real damage. You could argue that I was wearing glasses and that prevents it, but if your assailant is wearing glasses and that stops your entire self-defense from working, then it's not a very good self-defense product. So yeah, I think even pepper spray burns if it touches your face on your skin or gets in your mouth or whatever. And this didn't burn that bad. I definitely wasn't incapacitated. I would have still killed grandma. That's all I'm saying. If grandma was there, she would have gotten a whipping. That's for sure. I would have been angry, if anything.
I think it's more like equivalent to smelling salts. I think it would have actually gave you more power to do so.
I would argue
you probably would have suplexed grandma.
It definitely, like, I got amped up after I got shot. So the adrenaline boost did a lot more than anything else. So you could argue that, I just don't think it's viable as a self-defense device. That being said, it was fun. So shout out to today's sponsor for today's video, the No One. But we do have links below. Rise Armament sponsors us now, so if you want to buy my favorite trigger, the one that I keep in my AR, it's down below. If you want to buy, my opinion, the best affordable AR trigger, it's also linked down below. If you need insurance, because grandma's now carrying a 380 or a 9mm SIG, and she's gonna blap some dude who's coming at her, and she's like, I should probably get insurance, Right to Bear is linked down below for that. That being said, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Cool.
Move my body back and forth.